So I'm currently on my way to go see Lynn for my hair. Oh, what? It's still early. Hey guys. Whoa, son. Whoa! Hey guys. So I am currently on my way to get my hair done from my hairstylist, Lynn. There is an amazing amount of traffic. I thought it would be nice to show you guys kind of like the whole process of what I go through. So that's what this video is going to be. I'm so late. Probably look crazy, but that's okay. Hi. 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 Where's Lynn?
We don't know where Lynn is yet.
Oh. Can you tell us what we're using?
Turn off the Bluetooth.
We are using Schwarzkopft Blondeme Lightener, 30 volume,
Turn off your
with
Bluetooth.
Brazilian fond
Turn off your
builder to
Bluetooth.
keep her hair nice and healthy.
Thank you. And that is all that.
So you only get one bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need two.
I'll do 25 grams. I just feel like the front section is not as
I showed you the
today. I wanted to do the neon today. Do it.
Yeah. Just turn it off. Yes.
Oh yeah. Jen.
Do the neon today.
Should I?
Yeah, you should.
Which one's this one? Which one's this one? For the roots? Oh, that feels good. Oh my gosh, it was itchy. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about my hair, an updated version of all about my hair. As you guys can see, my hair is a bit different than what I usually get, I guess. I had an appointment with my hairstylist yesterday, so this is very fresh hair. And I just want to let you guys know that the blue roots and all that it was kind of spontaneous. Like, we were just like, hey, like, should we do roots again? Or should we do something different? I was contemplating between having the roots again or no roots. And then I was thinking like maybe like a little root, because you know, the whole root thing and the whole trend for the root area or the root look is, it's actually for the whole purpose of easy maintenance. Like, even when your hair grows out, because you have like the natural root look already, it's so easy to take care of. Like, you don't have to get touch-ups once every 2 weeks or 4 weeks, whatnot. I go get my hair touched up and freshened once in every 6 weeks. So my hair is looking a little more bluer than usual, but we discussed it yesterday, and I actually had this hair color before, way back when I had kind of like that blue hair. It's that dark royal blue where it fades to like the perfect gray. So I had that for like a really long time, and that's the same formula she used on my hair for the root area, for the root part. So we know for a fact that this is going to fade to like the dark gray, so I feel like that's perfect because I get to have fun with having blue roots, and then it'll naturally fade to like a gray, so you know, my hair will be pretty well maintained. So I'm very happy with this spontaneous thing that we did. It was a decision between Mayan and I, and Mayan is so amazing. She went solo on my hair yesterday, and I'm so happy with it. I mean, every time I go to a V scene, I'm always happy with whatever I come out with. So, you know, that's something fun. So I also want to mention that whenever I do videos like this, like an updated all about my hair, I don't have the exact formula of what they used on my hair. I mean, I don't even know what they do, and they just kind of like do their like hair mixing. So what they did was give me like what you can do to do this. So this is gonna get a little confusing, but I just want to address how this goes. The footages that I'm about to show you guys is pretty much what I did the last time I went, when I went to go get my hair touched up. And then yesterday when I went, I got this, you know, blue tone hair done. So, you know, it's just follow along with me. Now starting off, if you want to learn how to get gray hair in general, watch my all about my hair video, the first one. And then this video is going to be about how I maintain it and how you maintain the gray and silver. Now that it's more silver, it's gonna be more how to maintain silver hair. Now, as mentioned, and how I will always mention, in order to have gray / silver hair, you need and you have to have platinum blonde hair. I cannot stretch that enough because you cannot expect to have silver platinum hair without having a light hair already. Lynn and his hairstylist team always tells me that their clients bring, you know, photos of my hair, and they tell them that this is the color they want, but then they always have to tell them that you cannot go this light in one session. Like, you can't do it all today, because let me just address this. I went through so much to get this hair. Like, I've bleached and bleached and bleached, and it was not through just one day process. I went through a lot to get to this light hair in the healthiest way possible. Now, if you bleach your hair from black to platinum blonde, your hair will probably fry and fall out. So let me just say, it's best to, you know, take the time and process your hair, you know, the healthy way. I mean, you can't really say it's healthy because bleaching your hair in general is stripping away pigment, so obviously your hair is gonna, you know, be damaged. But there are ways to, you know, keep your hair on your head, in which I'm about to show you guys the products that I use to maintain, you know, this hair on my head. So when it comes to updating and freshening up my hair, which by the way, all the formula that they've told me from what I'm aware of will be down below in the description box, so please check that out. Now, I can't really tell you what they do every single time because it's different every time I go there. We do something different. Sometimes they'll soap cap my hair and sometimes we'll just tone it. In no way, shape, or form am I a hairstylist. I have no idea what any of those formula means, but I'm just going to tell you from the best of my abilities to what they typically do to my hair when I go in for an update. Now, to start off, they need to touch up my roots because my hair probably grew out a bit because I go once every 6 weeks to around 6 weeks, I'd say. So what they do is they bleach the roots. Although I have the whole root look on purpose, my natural hair still grows out, so they need to bleach that first. So that's what this looks like right here. And what Lynn and Mayan told me was for the roots, to bleach it, they use the 30 volume Schwarzkopft blondeme with the Brazilian Bond Builder B3, which is kind of like that Olaplex thing. I'm trying really hard not to rush into explaining products, which I'll get to it later, but it's like a miracle product for my head. Like, I don't think my hair would be on my head if it wasn't for this. Anyway, so that's what they do for my roots, and then once that's done, they'll wash that off, and then on wet hair they'll apply the color for the roots, which usually Lynn just applies like a darker shade of gray so that it'll just kind of, you know, melt and match the color of my silver. And then on my hair that's already pretty much silver, he just tones it so that it's like fresh and there's no brassy orange tone to it. Because on Asian hair, when silver hair fades, you will start to notice like brassiness coming back, which is the reason why you need to update / tone your hair, you know, when you go back to get your roots touched up. So that's what they do usually. So once Lynn is done with the roots, then what he does next is apply toner onto the rest of my hair, because my hair is light enough that it doesn't need to be bleached anymore. So we just freshen it up by toning it. All of the formula that Lynn uses on my head will be on the description box down below, so please check that out. Now this part is very important because if your hair is light enough like mine, it's very, very sensitive probably, so it's very prone to split ends and it's being very like crispy and like dry. So Lynn mixes the Brazilian Bond Builder into every single thing he uses to put on my head, like the dye for the roots, the toner, everything. And even after that, when he washes off the colors on my hair, he uses the Bond Builder hair mask, and I leave it on for about 10 minutes and then we wash it off. So they're very careful to make sure that there isn't any more stress going into my hair, which is why my hair still feels soft, and it's really amazing how my hair is still on my head because I've bleached it so many times. Everyone there is always amazed how my hair is still like staying strong with me. It's surprisingly very strong, so I guess I have to thank my parents for that. But on top of that, I do a lot to maintain this hair, like in terms of maintaining color and maintaining my hair to stay healthy. There's a lot that goes into it. So again, if you want to have color that's hard to get, it's going to be very hard to maintain. So keep in mind that there is a lot of work that goes into this. I'm gonna try to explain as best as I can and move along throughout the video. Starting off, when I wash my hair, which by the way, you are technically supposed to wash your hair once a week, which I think that's a little like too much. So I honestly don't. I wash my hair every 3 days to sometimes, like when I, you know, work out, I cannot stand my hair, the sweat drying onto my hair, so I wash it every other day, but I really try hard to wash it every 3 days. So on Snapchat, when you see my hair in a bun, that's when I'm like, oh, this is the last day, and the next day I'm gonna wash my hair. So if you already have silver hair, there isn't much you need to do to like deposit more color, because you actually can't deposit any more color into it because it's so fragile in taking in the pigment. So when you use purple shampoo, you need to make sure that you just leave it on for maybe about a minute or two and then wash it right off, because your hair is going to start to turn purple. And after trying out bunch of different purple shampoos, this shampoo is the one that I find that it works best with my hair. And this is the Schwarzkopft Bonacure Hair Therapy Cell Perfector Color Freeze, and it's for gray and lightened hair, and it says silver shampoo. Now, silver shampoo doesn't mean it's like a silver color shampoo, it's for silver hair. It's obviously like a purple shampoo. I'm almost done using it. I mean, this went a pretty long way. If you wash your hair every like 3 days, it goes a long way. So you need a pretty generous amount, because you need to make sure that you're applying even amount to your entire hair. But this is very, very, very pigmented. Like, it's super purple. If you have thin to normal hair, you should wait about a minute and wash it right off, because your hair is gonna start turning purple. But if you have normal to thick hair, then you can wait about 2 minutes. Now after that, you can use your conditioner and, you know, whatnot. But what I do is, in replacement of the conditioner, I use the Brazilian Bond Builder B3, and this is the hair mask that I was talking about earlier. This is like lifesaver for my hair. I feel like my hair will not be here with me if it wasn't for this. And I'm telling you, I personally love this way better than Olaplex, and I'll tell you why. Now, I have to use a hair mask. There is no way I will go through washing my hair without using a hair mask. So I used to use the Olaplex number 3, which is the third part step of the Olaplex. It says use once a week between chemical services to strengthen hair, but my aunt told me that you can use this as a hair mask. So I used to use this. This is my third bottle before I discovered this. Thanks to my aunt again. This one, I feel like what it does is it just keeps the damaged hair from getting any more damaged. So I didn't really notice too much of a difference because it just kind of just kept my hair in place and just stayed normal. So I thought it was good because it wasn't doing anything bad to my hair until I discovered this, and I was like, wow, I immediately noticed the difference. And all of my hairstylist team were like, your hair is growing so fast, your hair is so strong, your hair is so like everything. I was like, it's this is everything. I don't even know what to say. So let me just read it right off so you guys can know what it does or what it's supposed to do, which it does everything it's supposed to do. It's an instant restore and protect reconstructor for color treated hair. It says it protects against breakage, helps strengthen and reinforce bonds, provides intensive hydration, and helps prevent color fade. I honestly don't know about the color fade thing because I guess that'll depend on the color, what color you have on your hair. But everything that it says on here, it does what it says. I cannot tell you guys enough how happy I am with this. Oh my gosh, like immediately after like 1 or 2 use, you'll start to notice your hair getting like healthier. Your hair will just immediately start to get stronger. Like my hair was so much stronger. I remember when I was taking hair vitamins, it wasn't even doing that much, but this thing is like immediate. I was just so amazed by how fast this worked and how much this is doing for my hair. Thank you, Brazilian Bomb Builder. Like they don't even sponsor me. I wish I had a coupon code for you guys, but I don't. Yes, like you need this in your life if your hair has been through any sort of bleach. Like whatever your hair color is, if your hair's been through a color process, you need this in your life. Oh, I forgot to mention, yesterday when I went for my hair appointment, Mayan gave me these two also. Because I love this company so much. She gave me the shampoo and conditioner. I haven't tried this yet because obviously I got it yesterday, but I'm super excited to try this because I love the hair mask so much. So I will keep you guys updated on how this works. I really have high hopes for this because I just love this so much. So now another thing you can do to help your hair stay freshly silver is use the temporary color rinse. I used to use the Rooks in Silver Lining or True Steel, like I mentioned in my previous All About My Hair video. But now that my hair is very platinum silver, it's way too, that color rinse is too dark for my hair to use. So I got the lightest one. This is the Ultra White Minx. I haven't tried this yet. I got it yesterday, so I'm excited to try. I'm actually excited to try it on my roots because I'm not sure how this will work for my hair because, I mean, I feel like it's still pretty good and I feel like the purple shampoo does this job. So I'm gonna test this out on my roots first and see how that works. And then if it's good, then I'll try it on the rest of my hair. But just to briefly introduce this product again, what you do is on damp hair, you apply this everywhere. You can like drench it onto your wet hair and then you brush it out with the comb to make sure that you evenly deposit the rinse everywhere, and then you just leave it there and you dry it off and you're good to go. So yeah, I'm very excited to try this out too. We'll see how this goes. Now once all of that is taken care of and your hair is just still pretty like damp, I first apply the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In. Why can't I talk? The It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In treatment with keratin. Like I said from the previous video, the keratin, the plus keratin makes a huge difference compared to the original one, which is I think with the pink top. I don't know, something about the keratin in here really does help. Look how much I have left. I have like this much left, so it's time for me to get a new one. But this is like a must too. It definitely helps your hair stay healthy and silky smooth. I mean, oh, by the way, everything that I've mentioned smells amazing except for this. This smells no good. If you guys have been following me for a while, you guys all know how much I am obsessed with things that smell good. So if I think it smells good, it smells good. So yeah, this is definitely another must. You just spray this all over your damp hair again, and then you brush it out to make sure you distribute it to every strand. And you can either dry it that way, or you can leave it on for a little bit and then dry it, whatever. What I usually do is after I apply the keratin treatment, I'll dry it a little bit, just to have it like not too damp. And then once I dry it, maybe like about 50%, I'll apply this, which is the Schwarzkopft Oil Miracle Oil Mist. I feel like I'm like representing all these brands, but I've tried it all. I just want to mention all the products that I know it worked for me, that I hope it'll work for you too. This one is just like a smooth, like it's like a hair shiner. You can either apply this on wet hair or just dry hair. Everything that I applied before is to take care of my damaged hair, but this one is the one that'll make it look and feel like it's back to like normal healthy hair. So what I usually do is, you know, when 50% dry, 50% still slightly damp, I'll just spray this all over. Now once that's on, I'll fully dry my hair, and that's pretty much my entire hair routine, and that's what I do to maintain my hair color and to make sure that my hair still stays like silky smooth and healthy. So if you're also struggling with hair damage and you just can't get through, like you can't get a comb through your hair, then I highly suggest the products that I use, because that's what helped my hair. And let me tell you, my hair has been through so much. Like, it's been through hella bleaching, it's been through so much. So if this worked for me, I'm pretty damn sure it'll work for you. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat to follow my daily adventures. I do mention a lot of products on my Snapchat and share with you guys my everyday adventures. So make sure you are following me on those, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!